Many people are looking at the government failure in managing the pandemic and economy, putting their attention at the top, asking whether it's a prime minister that should be responsible, or changing the prime minister can have a different outcome. The survey reminds us or underlines an important fact. One reason why our crisis management has been so chaotic, with so many policy blind spots, and therefore public outcries, and then follow up with flip-flopping, is because we have a very narrow base in policymaking. We have 220 existing MPs now, but only 64 are actively involved because they are minister or deputy minister. The rest, even government backbenchers, are left out in one way or another. There are people who have been complaining that why MPs are not having their salary cut because they are not working. I think this survey helps us to shed light on the real issues. Our parliament has always been denied from becoming a full-time and professional institution. It's largely an amateurish and part-time club because it meets only around 2 months in a year, as compared to nearly half a year in UK and Canada. And you can see from this survey that many MPs who want to do more, they want to contribute, but they are not allowed to. They're not allowed to, not only because the whole parliament is prohibited from meeting, but even select committees are not allowed to be function. And for a select committee to function, you need basically a Zoom. Can anyone tell us how can the COVID-19 break social distancing if we have a Zoom meeting like this? It is completely ridiculous and irresponsible for people, for those who are in charge of the parliamentary affair, to deny our MPs from making their meaningful contribution to a broad-based policymaking. This is what we need. We hope this press conference convey the message clearly. Don't blame the MPs when they were denied the opportunity to do their job. We need to demand a professional and full-time institution, starting from the reconvening of the parliament with the setting up of more, by more I mean 20 or over, parliamentary special select committee, so that every ministerial portfolio will be scrutinized by one parliamentary special select committee, and every MP who is not a minister or deputy minister will sit on at least one of such committees. We need to change this. We should not let the 16,000, that's the monthly allowance alone, on every MP every month to be wasted. And don't blame them. Don't talk about cutting their pay. What is important is to make sure we get what we deserve. And I hope this message will be conveyed and echoed by Malaysians everywhere, so that in the consultative process of party leaders conducted by His Majesty the King, and in the discussions of the Conference of Rulers on this Wednesday, that emerging national consensus that the emergency must be lifted and the parliament must be reconvened with empowered with adequate select committees gets carried out. Thank you.